Okay, guys, let me know if you can hear me and see me. I'm in the part of Palma Airport here, which apparently has quite good signal, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Let me know if anyone's there watching. I can see we've got a few people joining. Goodness me, what time is it? It is 10 to 12. Guys, I've got news today. We are going on holiday today, and we've been caught up in the easyJet strikes, which has been a bit of a nightmare, I have to be honest. So last night at around 9 p.m. we got a text message to say that our flight today had been cancelled, and that's kind of thrown all of our plans into disarray. Now easyJet they're trying to keep some flights going today, but they have cancelled across the board, and there are lots of flights that have been cancelled in top destinations as well, all over Europe. Not just here in Spain. So it's affecting the Spanish cabin crew. It's a dispute about wages and unfair wages that Spanish easyJet crew are getting, apparently. I think that's the reason for it. But anyway, our flight got cancelled last night at about 9 p.m. I literally couldn't believe it. So we were given some choices. We were allowed to change onto another flight. We could also accept an easyJet voucher, or we could get our money back, we could get a refund. Now, I've been looking into this. What we've actually done is we've booked a flight with Ryanair, so we're going with the competition, and we're still getting to more or less where we're going today. We're not going to the same airport, we're going to a slightly different airport, but we're going to be able to get to our same destination. And I'm making a video about where we're going on holiday, where residents over here, people who live in the holiday destination, where do we go on holiday? So that video will be back out at some point. It kind of depends whether I get Wi-Fi where we're going. If not, it'll be out as soon as we get back. But anyway, bear in mind, I've been also looking into compensation as well, flight delays and compensation. This is a strike, so it should mean, because it's being held by the airline, that if you are travelling and your flight has been cancelled by easyJet today, you should be entitled to compensation through the E621 compensation form. I've got an article all about it on my website. At some point I'll drop a link below as well. You can go on and claim compensation. I've put in the compensation claim, and fingers crossed, could pay for a big chunk of the holiday, because there are two of us flying today, so we'll see how that goes. Now, easyJet do also have a duty of care to get you to where you're going as well, so if you're caught up in the airports, whether it's over here in Palma or anywhere else in Europe, they have to get you to where you're going. So even if it means having to put you up in overnight accommodation, because these strikes are going to be going on now until Friday. We've got 3 days of strikes. You could end up having to spend a few more days in Mallorca if you're here on holiday at the moment, or you could be delayed in actually coming out here. I've been looking at departure boards. We've seen widespread strikes in most of the destinations today, and there are a few planes going out later on, but I wouldn't be feeling comfortable travelling easyJet over the next couple of days, and this is why we've rebooked with Ryanair. Robin, hello. I know I'm live on a Thursday. Just heads up here, I'm not going to be live on Sunday because we are on holiday, and I'm doing my very best to have a holiday here, which I haven't actually got my laptop with me either, which explains why I'm doing this live stream here today from Palma Airport, because I don't really want to be editing on holiday this week. But look, you can see all the easyJet flight, the Ryanair flights lined up behind me here. So you can see this is hopefully who we're going to be heading out on with very soon. Now, do you know what? Our flight's now been called. I'm going to have to go. But what I do want to say though, if you are travelling easyJet over the next few days, check with the airline. They're going to ask you to check in as normal. But make sure you put all the alerts on your phone, put the alerts on your watch, or whatever you carry around with you, because as soon as we had our flight cancelled last night, I was able to book an alternative flight, and also at the same time putting a claim for compensation as well. But as soon as you get one flight cancelled to one place, everyone's going to go to the other airlines to try and book that particular flight, wherever it may be, or they're going to try and bundle onto the next flight back. So just make sure you've got the alerts, because now I think the flight we're going on today, it's going to be pretty much chock-a-block now, because our flight didn't go out this morning. Anyway, guys, I can see there's Lee. Hello, nice to see you on the live today. And Tommy, did you just send me a super chat there? I think there's a super chat there. I can't scroll through the screen. Anyway, guys, I'm going to quickly finish my coffee, but just to let you know, if you are travelling easyJet over these next 3 days, there's going to be chaos at the airports. I saw the easyJet desk today and it was very, very strange to see it empty. So obviously a lot of people haven't turned up for their flights. A few people have turned up for flights, and like I said, if you're over here on holiday at the moment, you may find yourself staying for a little bit longer, which isn't a bad thing because it's about 34 degrees today. What else can I tell you? Oh, another top tip of information. If you do apply for a refund and you decide to make your way back to your home country, easyJet have to give you the opportunity to fly back with them first within 12 hours, I think it is. You can't just go and book yourself a BA flight back. You have to give them a chance within 12 hours to try and get you home. And the minute you do apply for refunds, then that means that you don't have responsibility with easyJet anymore. They don't have responsibility for you to get you home. So my advice to you is maybe just apply for a voucher if you're going to travel again. But just see what your options are anyway. See what your options are, and if you really can't get back within that same day, then you can get an alternative flight home. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, I've got more information on my website. Eventually I'll drop a link below as well if this is going to affect you, but let me know in comments if you've been affected by the easyJet strikes over these few days, and also how you've got on with managing your flight too. Who else have I got? I can see some messages popping up. Hold on, I'm going to have to just do a quick scroll. And do you know, I can't see a thing. Hold on. Eugene, hello. Goodness, you can just see my finger going up to the thing. Right, I think I better go and get my flight because my daughter's waving at me now saying we've got to go. I don't want to miss this one. My goodness, guys, there's no live on Sunday. I'll be back the following Sunday with a live stream, but I've got content going out more or less every day, I think. Loads of helpful tips to help you out with your holiday. My Mallorca in July video is out too. Go and check that out. But in the meantime, yeah, I've got to go. Anyway, guys, a very quick live today from over here in Palma Airport. Lots of flights not going out. Check your flight, keep up to date with your airline, and make sure you get the push notifications on your phone as well. And be the very first as well to try and organise your onward flight as well as soon as you get that notification. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Sorry I can't chat for longer, but there we go. Anyways, I shall see you in the next one. Have a really fantastic rest of the day ahead. And look, do you know what? Should I just quickly turn the camera around? Hold on. Look, here we are. We're at Palma Airport today. Okay, guys, enjoy the rest of the day. I'm off to get a flight now. And you have to guess where